Lack of remorse. You're going to see this is incredible, shocking. Listen to Kate talk about what she states as her most important cause, which is feminism and fighting sexism, and compare that to her behavior in her arguments.
At the age of 11, I had seen a commercial at the time that I found to be very sexist. And, you know, truth be told, at 11, I don't even think I really knew what sexism meant. I just knew that something struck me internally. No one was telling me that it was wrong, but I knew that it was wrong. And I think sort of using that as my moral compass and moving through from the age of 11, being able to see that at that age, I was able to actually change this commercial before social media, before being...
Kate can talk about how important feminism is to her, and then look at this. While in an argument, she literally uses Kate Middleton's gender against her, saying, you have baby brain, your hormones mean you can't think right. That's like stereotypical quintessential sexism, right? And then it's turned into, in Harry's book, how Kate was wrong for politely saying, don't say things like that. And now look at this. You'll see in almost every argument that she has, what does it come down to? It comes down to, I'm not going to disparage anybody, but Kate admitted that she was wrong. She never apologizes. I have not seen one moment of her showing remorse. Every confrontation she has been in, she describes it as the other person being wrong and the other person apologizing. This goes to Harry as well. He had to go to therapy when they argued, etc., etc. So that is first. Look for this complete lack of remorse. That is a massive red flag. The next indicator is extreme manipulation. We're talking manipulation by any means necessary. Control could be a better word. Things like physical abuse, threats. Meghan Markle has a good example. Physically, she might not be able to harm Harry, but look at the threat she uses that finally gets them to move to California.
Says he felt helpless when Meghan Markle, pregnant with their first child, threatened to commit suicide shortly before attending a royal event.
The thing that stopped her from seeing it through was how unfair it would be on me. After everything that had happened to my mum, and to now be put in a position of losing another woman in my life with a baby inside of her, our baby.
That basically goes without saying, but you might also notice that everything is Harry's fault or a favor to Harry. That is just next level stuff. Really quick, guys, I'm going to be offering some virtual classes. They're going to be small group, reasonably priced. One is going to be positive psychology, so how you could use influence but towards yourself in a positive way. And the other will be communication, where everyone gets a little individual attention to work on whatever it is you want to work on. They're going to be reasonably priced. Check it out if you have any interest. And finally, number 3 is not just hurting people to climb, but hurting people for the pure joy they get out of it, which you can see Meghan absolutely does. That one's quick because you've seen it so many times.
You used the word ambition just now.
Oh,
and
it's a trigger word.
Well, no, but it's a word.
See, right there, some examples of just what we're talking about is enjoying being mean to people just for the sake of it. And the great thing about these is, yes, we can't necessarily diagnose people as a sociopath if we're not a professional, but these are all things that we'd want to avoid anyway, so we could keep our eye out for them. Remember, sociopaths are a lot more common than people realize. It's about 1 in 50 or 1 in 25 people.